Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. How can we protect ourselves from the month of Safar?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You cannot protect yourself from the month of Safar. You're going to enter into the month of Safar. The only way you can protect yourself from the month of Safar is if you pass from this world before the month of Safar. Then you're going to enter into a place without a place, time without a time. But it is not to protect yourself from the month of Safar. It is to protect yourself from the curses that is coming down that you are pulling. Do you understand? Are you opening yourself up to pull those curses that is coming or not? Are you even believing that there are? Because majority of the Muslims, they don't believe. These Wahhabi shaitans, they're going around destroying 1400 years of Islamic knowledge and tradition and say, no, nothing special about the month of Safar, don't believe there are curses, They know better, mashallah. That's why this world is a paradise today. Mecca and Medina is a paradise and the Muslims are living in paradise. So how do you protect yourself during the month of Safar? What were you doing in the month of Muharram? If you were doing something in the month of Muharram, it's a new year. And you're welcoming the new year, remembering Allah and doing certain sunnats of the Rasulullah ﷺ. And you're going through Ashura, understanding what went on in Ashura. Then that time you are definitely going to be careful in the month of Safar. Because, yes, the day of Ashura is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave. He forgave. So many incidents happen. Prophets were in certain situations and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave and brought down mercy. But we should not forget, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave because there was, I'm not saying that the prophets, they commit any wrong things, but because something happened there that is not too good in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And any time that we are being disobedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, immediately we pull that punishment. And any time that you are being obedient, you are pulling His rahmah. Anytime you are in shukr, it's pulling His rahmah, His blessings, His mercy. Anytime you are in shukr, anytime you are in tawbah, it's pulling that rahmat. So if you are in shukr and tawbah in the month of Muharram, to know that that is what you're going to do in the month of Safar. To learn that all those things, the ship of Nuh found safety on the day of Ashura. But why? What happened before that? Allah punished the whole mankind because of their disobedience. So we take that, it is me, it is here, we are here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave Adam alayhi salam. You say no, Allah forgave Adam alayhi salam because of one thing that he did. How many things do I do in a day that is not obeying to our Lord? You're going to take that. You understand it. Now you're going to enter into the month of Safar already prepared, like what we said before. If you are not remembering Allah, you're not connecting to Allah, you're not even saying Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I know so many Wahhabis, they don't like people to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. A lot even. They say this is a bid'ah. Everything is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Where it's saying. So if you're not connecting with that, then that time we say Allahu Akbar, you're never going to be connected. You cannot just turn it off and on just like that. So during the month of Safar, Shaykh Effendi is warning us, don't go around too much running wild in the streets. Meaning, pull ourselves back a little bit and watch and learn and understand. Do more istighfar. Say astaghfirullah a little bit more. Recite more zikr. Do more worship and look. Never forget. Look to our lives. Look to your days, your weeks, your months, and your years, and to say, these are the things that I still have in me that I cannot get rid of, that is very bad for my faith. I'm still being very idiot like this. I'm still being very angry like this. I'm still being very stubborn like this. And if you are looking at that and you are trying to fix it and you are praying for help for that, slowly you will come out from that. You are not going to be now under the heavy punishment in the month of Safar, because you're being very careful, because you know. So yeah, 70,000 curses, 700,000 curses. Doesn't matter so much the numbers. In these days, it doesn't matter so much the month. Every month, the curse is falling to this nation. Can anyone say otherwise? Forget about what the enemies of Islam or Allah and His Prophet that they're doing. What the Muslims themselves that they're doing. In the old days, even in the days of Jahiliyyah, before the coming of the Prophet ﷺ, there were certain holy months that it is forbidden for them to fight. They didn't believe in Allah and His Prophet, but they had honor, and they say, we're not going to fight in these months because these are the haram months. These are the holy months. And now 2 billion Muslims themselves, they don't care. Holy month or not holy month, they do the worst things to each other. Yet thinking we are the best of the Muslims. Why are we shocked? We should not be shocked. Inshallah, my words first to myself and then to others who want to listen. This is what we are saying, to be a little bit more low profile, low key in these days, to look around and to watch and to observe, and to pull ourselves away from people who are pulling the curses of Allah, disobedient shaitanic ones, and places that are like that, and situations that are like that, to become more patient, inshallah, in Islam. We are weak creatures, but we're asking Allah to make us to become strong. Assalamu alaikum.